Hey Roanoke, welcome back to another edition of Noke News. I'm your host, Carol Corbin, and today I'm hanging out at Roanoke Public Library's main branch. Let's slide right into what's been happening at the City of Roanoke, starting off with a recent dedication right here at this library to the memory of a local historian. On Wednesday, March 15th, the Roanoke Public Libraries dedicated a collection of local history materials in the Virginia Room to the memory of Mr. George A. Kegley. The dedication featured speeches given by Mayor Lee, former Mayor Nelson Harris, Library Director Sheila Umberger, and George's daughter, Sissy. George had a great impact on local history and often used the Virginia Room in his research. He was eager to support others in their work and always had a smile to share.
So appropriate that we could honor his memory in this way in a room in which I'm sure he spent much time, and for all of his contributions to all of us that are involved in documenting and celebrating and preserving local history.
To learn more, you can stop by the Virginia Room located on the second floor in the main branch library. The City of Roanoke's Youth Services Citizen Board held its annual Youth Summit on March 4th at William Fleming High School. This year's summit included confidence-building workshops, a healing circle, and a vendor fair.
We have a number of workshops that are set up to give our young people an opportunity for them to speak from their hearts, what's on their minds, what are the kinds of issues that they feel are important, but at the same time we're honing their self-confidence, we're honing the opportunity for them to look into the future, because we want them to know that we value their voices and we feel like it's important to hear from our young people.
The final section of the Roanoke River Greenway within the city limits is under construction. We are bridging the gap and working to complete this 1-mile connection between Blue Ridge Drive and Ariel Way and the main part of the Roanoke River Greenway that runs from Bridge Street to Bennington Trailhead.
So this is the really important connection to link the greenway that's out by Blue Ridge Drive and Ariel Way, Roanoke River Greenway, to the main part of Roanoke River Greenway that's contiguous between Bridge Street and Bennington Trailhead. This is the last of the Bridge the Gap for the City of Roanoke, so it's a 1-mile stretch that's under construction. It has a bridge on it, and it is going to allow folks to ride from the Cook Drive Trailhead in the City of Salem all the way to the Bennington Trailhead in Roanoke. About 12 to 12 and a half miles when it'll be done.
This area is still under construction and isn't ready for community use yet, but we're hopeful for completion and to have this area open later this year. In January of 2022, the City of Roanoke implemented the 5-cent plastic bag tax. The goal of this tax is not to generate revenue, but to help change consumer behavior and bring awareness to plastic pollution. By making the decision to forego single-use plastic bags, you are helping to make meaningful change for your city by reducing waste and protecting our waterways.
And that's really why Roanoke wanted to implement this tax, is to try to tackle that problem and increase that behavior change and switch to reusable bags. Because each year, the typical family takes home 1,500 plastic bags just in one household. So we really want to encourage that behavior change and that simple action that can really make a huge difference.
The City of Roanoke has received close to 200 individuals from Afghanistan since October 2021 and is home to communities of Iranians, Iraqis, and Kurds. In partnership with Blue Ridge Literacy, Local Colors, and Commonwealth Catholic Charities, we hosted the second annual Nowruz celebration at Melrose Library, and it was a natural way to show our new neighbors that we welcome them and want them to celebrate their culture. Nowruz, which means New Day, marks the new year for Persian countries like Iran, Afghanistan, and Kurdistan, and is celebrated on the spring equinox.
For us, our culture, our celebrations, and our traditions are really important, and they're always around nature. So it's very nice to be able to talk about what we do at winter solstice, the longest night of the year, or at spring equinox, the beginning of spring.
it's even nicer to be able to share it with the other members of our community, to bring a place, to be a place, to have an occasion that we who are celebrating this event gather together, but also share it with others who are interested and want to know.
Spring has arrived in the Roanoke Valley and it's time to get back outside. Be sure to follow the City of Roanoke on social media and our website to find out more about events happening all around the city, like here at Elmwood Park. That's a wrap for us on this month's edition of Noke News. See you next time.